My computer is still broken. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm late. Fuck, I haven't talked out loud in a while. I don't have headphones, so I can actually hear myself. I was like, I don't know what to do for a video. So, we're doing a Q&A. Yeah, this was suggested by you guys. Totally. Question 1. What is your favorite game or sport to watch and play? When I was younger, it was soccer. But now I kind of went away from soccer and I don't play or watch at all. But I got into volleyball and I've been watching volleyball. I watch volleyball, but I don't know any teams to go for. So I just been looking up, games and just watching them. And I would just pick a team there and then who I would go for. So volleyball, I would have to say. Next question 2. How many pillows do I sleep with? I sleep with 1. Don't mind my bed, because I have chips I was gonna eat after this. With 1. And then my blanket, and then my squishmallow that I use sometimes, but I mostly just lay on it whenever I'm not sleeping. So I switch pillows, but I sleep with 1. I sleep like a mummy, so I just, I sleep just straight up. What is the longest you have gone without sleep? Almost 2 days. Yeah, almost 2 days. So I didn't sleep for 1 day, and I basically finished that whole day, and it was nighttime basically. So I had 2 days. I'll go 2 days. And I remember because I stayed up and I couldn't go to sleep at the time because I had some issues. Most of you guys already know, but I had some issues and I couldn't go to sleep, and it was time for school because it was a school night. I finished school and I got my energy back, so I felt like I kind of restarted and I got my energy back, and I finished that day basically, and it was nighttime and I felt so damn tired. I fell asleep and I felt so bad that next morning, so bad. I don't know. I think I overslept too, I'm pretty sure. I just felt so bad. What is the craziest thing you have done in the name of love? And now, I like telling Laura this. You guys know I'm already dating someone, which is Laura. This event took in the talking stage. Obviously I liked her or whatever. One morning, my stomach hurt. And I was like, I can't go to school. And the day continues and my stomach continues to get worse. I feel bad and eventually I can't even move. It turns out my appendix was leaking and I couldn't move very much. It felt really bad to move. So they took me to the hospital. Turns out they saw that my appendix needs to get cut out or whatever, sucked out. And so that happens. And this whole time, my phone is at my house. So I'm in the hospital. My phone's at my house or whatever. And they finished the operation. They sucked it out. Whatever. I'm fine. Obviously, you're going to feel like shit after that. And so I was supposed to stay at the hospital for 2 weeks and recover there. The first day I was like, oh, let me tell Laura, what happened. So I asked my mom, where's my phone? She said at the house or whatever. So I was like, shit. And day 2 passed by and I was like, does she think I ghosted her or something? And so I was like, I need to tell her what happened. And I don't know why no one brought me my phone. I think there was, I don't know why no one brought me my phone. But, I didn't really tell anyone my plan. But my plan was to leave in that 1 week. Instead of waiting 2 weeks, I leave my first week. Which I did, which I probably shouldn't have. Because I ended up not going to school for another week. Because it still hurt. I just, faked it enough for the doctors to say, you're good to go. So I left early. I was supposed to stay 2 weeks. I only stayed 1 week. They said, oh, you're fine. I wasn't fine because when I went home, it still hurt the same, whatever. And I finally got to tell her what happened. And yeah, it's pretty stupid. That's the stupidest thing. Question 5. Do I collect anything. I collect, but it's not usually the same thing. So I tend to hoard like random knickknacks that I think are interesting. I stopped a while back because my room did end up getting a little too full for me. I didn't like it. I still have all my shit just in a box somewhere. So yeah, I used to collect just random collectibles. It didn't even mean to make sense. What is your favorite childhood memory? Oldest one I can think about, and that was with my cousin Danny. And I don't remember much of it, but I remember waking me up and like really early in the morning, and then he's like, "Oh, we should play with your Lincoln Logs." I don't know if you guys know what that is. Yeah, we had Lincoln Logs. We had Lincoln Logs. He's like, "Let's go play with them." And I don't know if you remember this, Danny. You woke me up. You're like, "Let's go play with Lincoln Logs," and I was like, "Yeah, let's go play with Lincoln Logs." We were playing with them. We're having a blast making houses, I guess. And then my mom wakes up, and she's like, "Do you guys want pancakes?" And I was like, "Yeah." And like, while we were playing, we were waiting for pancakes. We eat the pancakes or whatever, and it's good. Now you remember the sun finally coming up. Like, it was like halfway whenever he woke me, and it was fully up now. I was looking at it, and it just felt so warm. Like, just the sun hitting me. It felt so warm and relaxing. And like, it felt nice. So that's the oldest and the best memory I've had as a young child. I took out my glasses because I hate when they fall. What did I last read? I would say in 7th grade or 6th grade. Yeah, it's been a while. Or I've read books that I had to read or whatever, but I don't really count that because that's just... I don't like that. The last book I read in my free will was in 6th or 7th grade. I can't remember, but I just remember going into the library and seeing a book about Pepsi and Coke. It was a boy and a girl, and they were going on a trailer. Like, their family was going on a trailer, like, tour for vacation. I don't know. Someone was after them because their grandpa was a secret agent. I don't know. I forgot how it was, but that was the book I read, and I was like, "Damn, this is hella interesting," or whatever. And I actually read it, and I finished it, and I passed the test. So, yes, that was the last time I read it with my own free will. Question 9. Who is my hero? My mommy. Question 10. Have you ever had a secret admirer? Anything but a secret. And this is the time I talked with Laura, so she knew about this event. Like, I'm not hiding anything. I'm not gonna get in trouble if I tell you guys. But okay. First period science, I was sitting behind a small, like, ginger lady. And, first day went by, cool or whatever, finished all my classes. And on the very second day, she turns around. And I've never talked to this lady, ever. Like, this is the first time I've ever seen her, looked at her, like, even talked to her. She said, "I think I have a crush on you." Or, no, she said, "I think I like you." Yeah, that's what she said. She turned around, she's like, "Hey." I was like, "Oh, hello." She's like, I think I like you." And I was like, what do you say to that? Like, what do you tell someone after that? Like, obviously I don't want to say no in front of her. Like, all right, I said, I'm gonna blame myself for this one. The very first time she said that, I didn't say I don't like you. I ignored her. I didn't ignore her, but I ignored the question, and I ignored her. I ignored her the first time she said that. I let the day pass, and that was my mistake. I didn't say no the first time. And, a couple days go by, she tries to talk to me a couple times. I just ignore her or whatever. She persists. And even my people around me, because I had a friend next to me, and he got annoyed because he would say, like, obviously he doesn't like you, stop talking to him. And, like, I don't know. I think I made this situation worse for her and me. But she definitely should have taken the hint. I don't know. I just didn't want to be rude at first. Well, I think ignoring her, like, I think ignoring her was more rude than saying no, to be honest with you, because she would say something and I wouldn't just answer. I would look down at my paper or, mind my damn business. I wouldn't say anything to her. And, persist, whatever. And eventually it got to a point where she ended up starting to make me love letters. And the love letters were very interesting, to say the least. I don't have any, and I don't remember like what she said, but I remember them being pretty interesting, to say the least. And Laura knew about this. She was watching this go down. And I think at some points I did say no. Like, do you like me? I was like, no. But I was being nice. I said no. Or, no, I don't like you. Like, joking around. I know, of course I don't like you. I wasn't dating Laura, but I basically was trying to. So I pretended like, oh, I'm dating someone now. So like, I got tired of all that shit. Everything passed, whatever. I got tired of her bugging me and sending me love letters and like not taking the hit. Cause I did say no. After a while. I did say no. So, obviously take the hint. And she didn't. And after a while, I was like, fuck, she's not leaving me alone. But I lied and I told her. She backed off. Everything's good. That was a bad experience. I blame myself a lot, but, there was clear hints in there. So it's not my fault completely. But, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys are having a good day. Bye.